Mi familia. So I'm here, you're here, and I'm feeling we need an oracle. I know. I'm thinking it's time for us to get back into the gist of having an oracle. Why not? Why not? But I pulled out the animal spirits, and the cosmic egg seems to keep grabbing our attention. So, as we see, we have an animal spirit which would love our attention. But let's get straight to the tarot, and then from there we'll see what's good and going on in the etherhead. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's happening. It's flowing. Influencing the read. Bottom of the deck, we've got Three of Cups, celebratory times, bonfire vibes. All right, we're chilling, we're happy, community celebrating. All right, we're doing good things. All right, and did I say we're happy? All right, let's move, let's proceed. Okay, Three of Cups. That could be like friends, friendship vibes. Oh, okay. Could be friendship vibes, could be celebratory, could be community, could just be having fun and hanging out. You feel me? All right, so here we are. Hierophant. Bottom of the deck. Alright, somebody could very much, Divine Masculine could be connected to his higher self at this time. Alright, we definitely see some alignment. I like it, but Monsieur Emperor seems to have a bit of a problem. Alright, and apparently he's trying to figure out how he's going to manifest his desired outcome. Honestly, at this time, I'm not really knowing what's going on, so I don't even know what he could possibly be even talking about. So let's just keep it moving. Alright, okay. It seems there may be a queen of emotions who may have captured his heart space. That's right. And the Emperor seems to be looking head on, thinking that maybe he rejected this opportunity, this situation in the past, and that's why he has a blockage, a problem, because he rejected the offer before from a sweetheart, from somebody so caring and kind and loving, and now your higher self is just like, get it together. All right. Okay. Oh. All right. We'll take it. We'll take it. Ooh. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. So the sun is shining. All right. It's wonderful. It's bright. It's the happiest card in the deck for regular people. For me, it's the Ten of Cups. But we'll accept it for this time being. Okay. Boom. All right. And all this energy is thinking about is taking action, moving forward. Okay. Here we go. Well, we already seen the Empress gracing our beautiful table. Alright, so is this where you're ready to charge to? You're ready to charge to this Empress. It seems that you would like some sort of romantical situation or new beginning of some sorts, and there's the happiest card in the deck. Oh, this is wonderful. You see happily ever after. You see emotional fulfillment. You see family and celebratory times, and not just that, but the kids, the mailman, the dog, everybody just happy. Everybody's just happy. And honestly, I love that for you. I love that for me. I love that for we. This is our collective. You feel me? Consciousness, baby. We're rising. Okay, so honestly, oh, all right. It looks like it's time for things to be making changes. Two cards here. Let's just glimpse just because. Oh, okay. So it's clear for homie what he needs to do, and it's just a matter of time. All right, he's waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for his ships to come in. All right, and it's clear, it's evident. The Empress is here. Who has my heart? The Empress. And at the end of the day, you kind of scratched it up, but we're gonna figure out what to do about that because divine timing is here, and you gotta make a move, bud. You gotta make a move. That's why I'm here. I got you. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Cool. All right. All right. Cool. I feel really good. Feels good to be back. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Mental health is a thing, and if I could be honest with you, the book I wrote, I put together, I orchestrated, I worked with my spirit team and guide and self and all that really F's-ish up, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, the clarity. But my goodness, if you're not prepared, get prepared, all right? Because things are tough. Things are tough, and we're gonna have some lessons. Anywho, things are hidden. Things are suppressed. Things are starting to trickle out of the dark. All right, as we can see, two energies seem to be bearing it all. They seem to be out in the buff. They seem to be open, honest, and true. But you see those masks. They seem to be hiding some truths. All right, so it seems like we're just out here and we're obvious and we're being truthful with our feelings. But the truth is, we're hiding something. And it's two energies, and something is creepy crawling out the thick of the night. I just want to point that out, that it's creeping up behind them. I don't like that. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that on camera like that. I'm a big kid, and you can judge me if you like to, but we're happy. All right, let's go. Boom. Okay. All right. Oh, we see union. We see reunion. I'm not saying we see redemption, but I do see two souls coming together that have similar beliefs, similar wants, similar desires, and coming to some sort of conclusion, some sort of agreement, some sort of mutual understanding where there is a union here. Maybe not with the legalities and the courthouse and all that man-made nonsense, but the old school way. Right. Before all the nonsense came and everything became controlled and paperized and all that, right? The true meaning. All right, let's just move. We're going to just proceed because we're getting hippie-like and emotional. All right, so here we are, watching from a distance. Now, this is over here. This isn't actually in the manifesting. This is just out here. So we're just watching, spying, collecting information, it seems. Now, remember, we got a creepy crawler creeping up behind them, all right? But there's somebody watching and collecting information. I don't know who this is. I think that's like emotions, but I'm thinking it could be a person, too. It looks like hair in the water floating there. All right, we're going to proceed. All right, so we got somebody watching, spying, collecting information. Ooh, on the King of Cups. Okay. All right, so the King of Cups is out here as well. All right, now this energy seems to be collecting information, seeing what's going on, possibly trying to have communication, delayed communication, wanting to apologize, possibly start things over, maybe even have a baby with the King of Cups. Honestly, you would want to have a baby with the King of Cups. All right, especially if you want this cup life. It makes sense. Anywho. Alright, but there's something going down around this King of Cups energy. Alright, it's lighthearted, it's playful, it's nothing serious, nothing you need to be worried or threatened about. But it's happening. Alright, now here we go. Six cups. Or 6 swords, excuse me. Okay. Hold on, let's do this right here. Boom. 8 wands, okay. To 4 pentacles. Alright, so we're gonna change that up. Alright, so it's looking like the Emperor would like to speak from his heart, and he's just kind of putting it on pause. Alright, at this time, like, yes, his emotions are creeping up out of the thick of the night, and he's trying to keep his game face on, but the truth is, like, he needs to apologize. Not just that, he's playing lighthearted and playful and nothing serious, but he's wanting to move things towards calmer waters, and at this time, he's not trying to communicate, possibly because I want to say he's got no follow-through at the moment, but, you know, he's wearing a mask. Come on, hiding something. Boom! Wounded warrior. He's fighting through something. He's on the battlefield. But that's not our business at this time. Exactly. It's not exactly our business. Ooh. Exactly. Yeah, he's on the battlefield. He's surrendering. He's letting go of things. He's dropping things that doesn't serve him. And it looks like there's 2 energies in the background that are just like, ew, yeah. Doubling down with the 2 energies being let go of that doesn't serve. I'm going to say the masculine energy. And that's what's going down. So it seems that this energy is, you know, getting his riches together with the King of Pentacles. He's focused on his investments. He's focused on stability and growth. And at this time, it looks like he's following a calling clearly. Ooh, he sees things clearly. He has the truth in front of him. It's divine timing. Alright, okay, cool. So this is the irony of it all. Let's just talk about it. One time is not real. Right? Let's talk about it. So, you ever notice that, like, everything would just be chilling, stagnant, and then the minute you do something, you know, everything's just chill. I'm just going to do this quietly, and then, you know, get to everything else starts moving. Well, that's how it happens. So, though he's being quiet and not bringing this forth and bringing this to people's attention, the field is now moving. So, because he's made that decision, he's decided to act on it. He is in the stages of letting this go. The wheels begun spinning. Right? That's how timing actually works. You're either reactive or the field is reacting to you, and being that he's in control of his own energy, or she, because these are energies we all embody, he is now controlling the field. So things are just adjusting. Crazy. Proceeding. Alright, so as we've seen, alright, he's following this calling over here. He's seeing things very clearly. Oh, we have 2 aces in the same pocket. This is beautiful. He's following his calling back to his Empress, towards this union, towards where his soul is already in union, possibly. All right, he could just be putting together the pieces in the 3D. Because you already know nothing can happen in the 3D till it's already done in the spiritual, or it's done in the 5D, however you choose to label that. But, you know, there's other labels too. I just don't know what they are. But proceeding. Boom. All right, message. 3 swords. Oh. Yeah, because I didn't know either. So apparently there needs to be some sort of announcement, some sort of speech, some sort of dialogue, an exchange about a third party situation or energy. I don't know what that's about. I really don't know what that's about. But again, let's get into it, because I don't know what that's about. We need some clarity in these streets. All right, coherence is a thing. All right, and if we're going to be the one that's making the moves in the field reacting to us, we need coherence. All right, otherwise we're going to be reactive, and we're going to be like, whoa, what is that? Whoa, what is this? Oh, no, what is this? All right, and we don't play those games. Three of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on, one more. There you go. Ooh. Oh, 5 wands. All right, so practice makes perfect. Everybody knows you gotta work. You gotta work to get anywhere. All right, nothing's gonna be easy. All right, everything is always muy difícil. The question is, are we gonna be able to move forward or not? Like, are we gonna be able to move past this? All right. Apparently, things are definitely being revealed and exposed. Now, I don't know if it's me or my favorite highlighter just coming through and squeegeeing up the notebook or not, but I believe that some things have been revealed that weren't already on the table, and it's possibly the fact that this energy is, making some cuts, making some changes. All right. And honestly, he's rather cold. He's emotionally detached. All right. There is an offer coming forth, or a message of some sort, but please understand that this rather insignificant page is actually a pentacle. It's going to mature in due time, but it's the slowest moving energy, and it's going to take time. All right, you will be happy overall. All right. I'm just gonna let you know now. The wheel's spinning, baby. The wheel is spinning, baby. You're gonna be reactive, or you're gonna be controlling of the field. Wait, does anybody want to be control? I don't know if that was intended how I was supposed to say it, but I'm trying to control the field, and that's that. You feel me? So you choose your role, and I'm gonna choose my role, and together we could choose our roles together. I feel so happy right now. I don't know what this is. Are we going to actually edit? I think we are. All right, so here we are. We have lovers, soulmates, coming across the galaxy to reunite. As you can see, we have these past life energies that, seem to have some sort of sense of nostalgia. And here we are. We have somebody's higher self that's definitely guiding them back to this past life of love. Okay, this is wonderful. Now, again, there are things being worked on clearly in the material realm for this to happen. And it looks like they have to physically walk away from whatever collaborative efforts, teamwork, situation that they were given to. All right, because the interesting thing is I just had a conversation with my karmic twin about, because she can't understand why she's karmic. So we're having a conversation. I'm like, look, you have leaky energy. You just leaky energy everywhere. And she's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I said this, my boundary is up, and da-da-da. I said, yes, but that's the leaky energy, right? Like, let's say you're inebriated and you're going out. You're not going to go up to every person, hey, I'm inebriated. Please don't touch me. Hey, I'm inebriated. Please don't touch me. Hey, I'm impaired. Please do not touch me. Hey, that's leaky energy. You don't do that. You just go about your business and mind your business, and your energy's contained, and everybody knows, hey, that person's inebriated. Let me run away. Hey, this person's inebriated. Let me run away. All right, and that's just how it works. We signal each other, all right, through the coherence. All right, but nonetheless, example of leaky energy. All right, so nail on the head. Boom, Queen of Swords. Oh, we did say we had a conversation, and now somebody's thinking. Ouch, my God, hold on. Okay, but maybe that was supposed to happen for this, because now somebody's in hermit mode. Hold on, one more, and I'm done. Boom, and they're ready to give because they're figuring things out. What is this? All right, we messed that one up. We can't see it. All right, so, it's dawning. This is interesting. Okay. So, though we may not be acting like it, though we may not be saying anything, you already know what it is, baby. You already know what it is. We have a romantical interest that's ready to come back around, and it seems to be a divine masculine. Now, of course, the Most High is over here giving us these downloads and telling us all this muy fantastico, loving, awesome, positive stuff about this journey. But the truth is, we already knew this, baby. This is what we put out here. Isn't that like universal law? Nonetheless, God's ready to give us that pentacle, give us that blessing in order to balance the scales, possibly for some sort of injustice. I said the injustice is not actually on the table. Okay, but nonetheless, you know that your blessing is coming. You know that this opportunity is for you. You know that God is giving this to you without a doubt. 10 swords. 6 pentacles. Without a doubt, God is giving this to you. Without a doubt, it's coming your way. And without a doubt, you already know what is on the horizon. Your divine masculine will soon be arising. Verizon. Boop. All right, my friends. So, How about we see what the animal spirit was and how we can probably be guided in this situation? Because I don't know. All right, we know something's coming our way. We know that they're working through things, but let's get some animal spirit guidance. All right, so let's see who hopped on our table, actually on the deck. All right, here we go. Here we go. Boom, Scorpion. And let's see what we got. All right, passionate, competitive, and tends toward isolation. All right, that's interesting. Tends toward isolation. I'll take it. All right, the Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on unresolved events from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. Alright, so when in balance, we're wild and free and fierce. Not like Beyonce, because she's not a bueno. She's not a bueno. Alright, and when we're out of balance, we're jealous, resentful, and unresolved. That's a Beyonce. Alright, and in order to bring into balance, alright, it's just honesty and forgiveness. So, it sounds like somebody's going to be doing some talking. Sounds like it's time for us to be honest and truthful about our feelings. I think we did have a huge spiel about these energies, though they're bearing it all. They're still hiding things, and it's time to bring that forth. And honestly, it seems like that may be the missing piece to bridge the gap until they're honest, or somebody's honest possibly about this third-party energy. This burden may just remain. Alright, so that was fun and different. Let's see how this turns out and if we like it. Alright, love and light.